Hi, this is Omar Qureshi, and I want to warn all the women out there that this interview is not for women unless they want to get pregnant. This is a high sperm count interview because I'm sitting with Vicky Donor himself, Ayushman Khurrana, and John Abraham, the producer, the man behind the movie. So we are going to enjoy talking about sperm, testosterone levels. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you,
like
Omar.
Ayushman says, I'm the producer and he's the reproducer.
Yeah.
The fact is, I want to get married. There is a need, there's a desire, and there's a willingness to kind of get married. I probably will decide tomorrow or maybe a week down the line.
I've donated sperms. I was 19 that time.
You
in
have?
2004. There's a definite demand for his sperms.
For his sperm?
Yeah. Because John, we want, please. It's not like that.
Is this
Want your sperm. It's like that.
Shah Rukh Khan,
Confidence sperm.
Akshay Kumar?
Money sperm.
There's an awareness which has been created because of the movie of sperm donation. Everyone knew blood donation. Now suddenly everybody's lining up with their organs in their hands.
I think it's better, no?
Is that
In
true?
fact.
Before the film release, and I said that, the film's such a credible film that it's important to get credibility to an issue like sperm donation.
Yeah.
And I said, Vicky Donor will do so much good to sperm
Yeah.
donation in this country, which it has.
And it's a way up more than maybe blood donation. Blood donation, it saves life. I think sperm donation grants life.
When does a man decide that it's time to take things in his own hands and, move forward?
Are you talking about me, about the film?
About guys in general who
When
want
he
to
starts
have babies.
realizing that he's a man.
Seriously. The ideal age is between 20 to 30, by the way, if you want to be a donor, sperm donor.
20 to 30.
Yeah, but I have donated sperms. I was 19 that time.
You
in
have?
2004.
For money?
No, that was a task in a reality show.
Okay. Oh.
That's what you call method acting. Donated sperms for real.
So he didn't have to audition for the role.
Yeah.
What excited you most about the script? I mean, as a producer, it's a very novel concept you've taken and it's worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my gut on Shujit was 100% because we were planning to do a film called Jaffna, which we're starting in the end of September. And since 2 years, we were talking about Jaffna. And there was no one really to back Jaffna. I must tell you this, Omar, you're the first person I'm telling this to, that Jaffna's incredulously explosive and novel as Vicky Donor is, and probably even to a larger extent. So we were talking about it, and in the process, a common friend came and he told me, John, Shujit's got this lovely film, just hear it out. Shujit met me and he said it's a film on sperm donation, and I didn't even hear it. I said, Shujit, let's do it, but let me read the script as well. And I read the script, and I knew that even though the topic is contentious and people are going to talk about it, the script was so amazingly,
It's very
freakingly
clever.
commercial.
Very clever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for Shujit, like Shujit kept mentioning that he needed someone from the industry, an actor who'd back this, who could give this a platform. And I was more than happy to make this my first production.
And this became your first reproduction.
First reproduction, and the best part is I didn't even audition for the film.
Okay.
He wanted somebody who had a youth connect or somebody who's a Punjabi. I was fulfilling all the prerequisites of the director.
Now, in retrospection, before the film released, was that why didn't you cast yourself? But when I read the script, I knew it required a sweet, loving, affable guy, who's so endearing to his audience. And the minute Shujit told me, John, what do you think about Ayushman? I got excited, and we called up Ayushman, and I think we met him in 40 minutes, and we were so excited, and that was it. I mean, we knew this is the guy who's bang on.
Have you donated sperm?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
I would consider
the right
it
reasons.
For the right reasons, yeah. Like, Omar, this is the other thing. Even during the promotions, we've never been sensationalist or controversial about this topic because the film was so credible. And as a producer, as a first-time producer, I wanted the tag of credibility attached everywhere to myself, to the film, and to my actors, because Ayushman's first film, 2003, I was a newcomer in Jism, and I had no backing. Bhatt Sahab was my only backing, Mahesh Bhatt. And for me, Ayushman comes along, and I see a lot of myself in Ayushman, and I say, listen, he needs to get the right direction, the right backing. And if I can do it, then I'll do it in the rightest possible way. I would never take Ayushman in a corner and say, Ayushman, let's make a sensational story on this, which has happened to me in the past.
Tell me, you said, if you keep donating sperm, if I keep donating sperm, I'll become the father of the nation. You said that. Is that true?
Of course. I mean, in a way, because there's been so many requests, so I just jokingly said, because so many requests.
Okay.
Now, the idea of the film was so that sperm donation
There's
is
a difference
Yeah.
between request and demand. There's a definite demand
Okay.
for his sperms.
For his sperm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Request, John, we want, please. It's not like that.
Is there
Want your sperm. It's like that.
is there something called a type A Aryaputra sperm,
Very sitting
like you
next to
mentioned
me.
in the movie?
Of
Is-
course.
Is there? Yeah.
Yeah. With the bigger sperm count, yeah, you are an Aryaputra.
Oh, I must tell you
Both
this.
of us are teetotalers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we are kind
It
of
makes a big
Aryaputra.
difference
Yeah.
to your
Sperm
sperm
count.
count if you're a teetotaler.
Thank God I don't drink. Yeah.
All three. Yeah.
It makes
Perfect.
three of us.
Yeah.
But the most sought after sperms in the world, and you won't believe, my director and me actually sit and talk about this, are Dutch sperms.
Yeah, Dutch sperms are the most
Yeah.
sought after
Yeah,
sperms.
and Scandinavian sperms.
They're exported.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because of the Vikings, I think. The Vikings.
Because of the Vikings
yeah.
or the likings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
because they
something,
used
yeah.
to invade other countries
Yeah.
and
That's wrong,
just,
of course.
pick up
Yeah.
any woman they wanted. So that's why they have the best
Maybe,
gene. Ayushman, are you happy that you began your career with an unconventional project like
Definitely.
this? Yeah.
It's the safest zone.
Yeah.
Because, I'm not a star kid. I don't have a godfather. So the concept should
Yeah.
be the hero. The subject
Yeah.
should be the hero. I'll just ride on the concept and just perform my part and be happy.
Yeah,
And
but you have a fan following yourself already, even before you came into movies, because you're well-known face on television.
But again, it's a giant leap. I think television will always play the second fiddle to the big screen. But again, there's a
Yeah.
cute symbiotic
Yeah.
relationship between big screen and small screen.
Are you bitter about the fact, are you upset about the fact that you were not launched 4 years ago?
Not at all. I think there's the right time for everything, and I've enjoyed my stint on television, still enjoying it. And I've done radio in the past, theatre in the past. I've enjoyed every bit of it, and the journey is very important. It's
Yeah.
been really sweet, and I think this is the right time, right opportunity, with right kind of people, with John, Shujit
Yeah.
Sarkar. Absolutely blessed.
But another revelation in the movie, was Yami Gautam, who's done a phenomenal job. Yeah,
Yeah.
and she's looking good. She's acted really well. How did you pick her?
We only knew her as a fair and lovely girl. And we were all completely in love with her face, because Yami has got one of the most beautiful faces.
Yeah.
And I think he made the right choice, because
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you see Yami on screen, I think she's just a complete stunner. And you see her performance. It's
Fabulous.
so
Yeah.
restrained and so beautiful.
Yeah.
And I think there are a lot of other kids out there who really can take a cue from her.
And you captured that whole Bengali Punjabi culture clash also very well. Any personal experiences that inspired that?
No,
The
no,
Bengali
nothing.
culture.
In fact, Shujit is a Bengali who's lived in Delhi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's where he got this confluence of cultures from. But I remember one thing, Omar, when I went into the edit to see the film, I fell down from the chair laughing when I saw that part. And for me, my hero was BG, the
She
Dadi.
is brilliant, yeah.
I got out and I said, Shujit, there's a new hero in this film. I'm telling you, it's her.
Yes, yeah. Everyone has spoken about
Yeah.
BG and
Yeah. Kamlesh Gill and Dolly
Gill
Ahluwalia.
Ahluwalia, who've done that drunken scene of theirs has been
yeah.
spoken about.
That's amazing.
Tell me, normally the hero and the heroine of a movie do end up getting linked romantically.
Yeah.
This didn't happen. How come?
Because I'm married.
Okay.
And Yami is my wife's junior
Okay.
from school. So
You
we're
couldn't
family friends. 3 families, like my family, Yami's family, Tyra's family, my
And
wife.
we've never,
Yeah.
we've never got that in the mindset of our audience, even through the positioning of this film. Never have we got that affair bit in. Because I think this is what I want to change, Omar, as a producer. Create affairs between actors and actresses, to create news in that space. Because I think there's so many different ways to create good news that you don't need to. If you have a great concept, you have great news.
Yeah.
You don't need to have a crap film and create news out of an actor and actress having an affair. And these guys have proved it.
Your first movie,
Yeah.
very sensitive topic, has got rave reviews, doing very well. What's next on the plate? It's going to be a tough one to live up to.
Again, I've signed Hamara Bajaj with Shujit and John, and they'll shoot Hamara Bajaj in December or Jan 2013. So I have like 7 months in between. So I'm like reading scripts, meeting directors, getting good offers.
Okay.
Let's see how it goes. I've waited for 4 years. I'll be very patient this time as well.
John, tell me one thing. You're focusing on like niche kind of roles for yourself as well. Like after Force, you decided that's the way to go.
Yeah,
You're
niche in
looking-
the sense.
Yeah.
Sorry, you want to finish?
You're looking at niche roles for yourself, niche scripts for yourself. You're not working in the commercial form which you used to do earlier. Like let a director come, depending on the banner, you would sign the movie. Today you're looking at the scripts, you're checking everything yourself.
Just to give you an idea, Shootout at Vadala is very niche. I guarantee you, Shootout at Vadala, you will not see John Abraham from frame one. You'll see Manya Surve. I'm so clear. And that's the way I have done this film, because I've worked so hard on this film. I've sat on every little, I've actually detailed his entire life out, met his people, met everybody around him, sat with my director for 6 months. I'm doing the same with Jaffna. So, because Jaffna, I'm very aware about the political situation, about everything. I'm very politically aware as a person. So I'm detailing stuff, but what I am doing as a producer, especially with Jaffna, Kala Ghoda, Hamara Bajaj, I'm marrying content with commerce, in the sense what I'm doing is I'm making sure that my film's commercial, but I'm offering great content to my audience on a very commercial plate. And in the past, like I said, I didn't manage to do that, and now I'm going to do that. But yes, my subjects are going to be very challenging, because I think normal is very boring.
It didn't help that he could sing so beautifully also, because that song of yours, that Pani Da Rang, has become a rage, among the youth especially. Yeah, everyone's loving it. People are sharing it on social platforms and stuff. Yeah, is that one of the compelling reasons?
No, actually, I honestly, I knew about the song way later than everybody else did. And I just think this guy is a can of worms. I mean, every time he comes out with something different. And
can of sperms, you said.
Can of sperms. Well said. Can of sperms. He's a syntax of sperms.
Syntax It's a dialogue in the film.
It's a dialogue in the film, yeah. But I think it just adds, it's such an icing on the cake, because he's so multifaceted, he's so talented, and everything makes such a big difference.
Earlier, I think it was very difficult for newcomers to make a break when you were starting out.
Absolutely.
Is it easier now?
Of course it is easier.
Yeah.
Of course, as I said earlier, subject should be the hero, should be the king.
Yeah.
And if subject is the king, you can just ride on the subject's credibility. And it becomes easier. I think 2012, a lot of newcomers are coming. So I think this is the 100th year of Indian cinema.
It is.
And it's a revolution, it's a welcome change. So so be it.
John, amidst all this, I mean, there was another bit of good news floating about you, that you got married quietly. Is that true?
No, but I would love to get married soon.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm just very happy in my space, and that's something I'd want to do. But at this point of time, Omar, because I'm probably so fiercely protective about my relationship, that's the only reason why I really don't speak about it, and I just keep it very close to my heart and very private. And I'm not the kind of person, Omar, especially with there were a few people in the industry who've been very supportive, and you've been one of them. I'm not a person who'll say no comment, so I won't evade the topic. But the fact is, I want to get married. And if you really ask me a question as to when I want to get married, I honestly don't know.
Yeah, okay.
I really don't know. But yes, there is a need, there's a desire, and there's a willingness to kind of get married. And I think I'd be proud to be married.
To the person in question.
Absolutely.
But you don't want to talk about it because?
I just don't want to, because at this point of time, I really don't know when this is going to happen. I probably will decide tomorrow, or maybe a week down the line. I'm very impulsive, Omar, and I could just decide and just... all I can tell you is that I probably it wouldn't be opulent and big. That's all.
I mean, people say exes can be friends, and then there's this talk about Bipasha not being invited for the preview of Vicky Dona. Is that true?
I mean, it's just hypothetical, unnecessary news that's making the rounds. It's something I don't even pay attention to.
But did you invite him?
Honestly, I wouldn't even comment on it, Omar, because I just think it's a space that's so past that it's way beyond comment. I would understand that it would merit a comment probably 6 months down the line or a year down the line. But today, I wouldn't even give it a thought in terms of commenting about it.
Now we move on to the next one.
Yeah.
John, who's the true Aryaputra in the industry?
Now my Ayushman, Khurrana.
Which is the one actress you would want to
work with?
Yeah.
Or date? What do you say?
I was about to say, donate your sperm.
Yeah. I think Anushka Sharma is quite cute and talented.
Anushka, you're listening?
How would you describe the following sperms in Dr. Chadda's words? Shah Rukh Khan,
Confidence sperm.
Akshay Kumar,
Money sperm.
Saif Ali Khan,
Not fair sperm.
Wow, sperm.
Salman Khan,
Superstar sperm.
Ranbir Kapoor,
Talented sperm.
John Abraham,
Producer sperm.
Ayushman Khurrana,
Super talented sperm.
reproducer sperm.
Reproducer sperm.
Ayushman, as a career option, you would rather be a parlor owner, an infertility doctor, or a sperm donor?
I think a sperm donor.
John, how do you think men can increase their sperm count? Engage in sports, be an Aryaputra, or watch Sunny Leone?
I think play sports because testosterone shoot down up. So especially football or you work your legs, it's always good for all the men who are watching. Yeah.
Working the legs.
But and if you don't work your legs and you don't play sport and you aren't disciplined, then watching Sunny Leone is not going to help.
Ayushman and John, thank you so much for coming on the show and creating more awareness, and helping people move the right way, move in the right direction, move
Thank you.
upwards.
Upwards.
I knew Omar has to come. So I was just waiting for that. So people are wondering why I'm smiling beforehand, but
Yeah, and Vicky Dona has really got rave reviews everywhere, and we are looking
you.
forward to more such stuff from both of you.
Thank you.
Well
There will
done,
be.
guys. Well
There
done.
will be.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.